Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, in case you haven't realized it or haven't heard Bobby Idol, baby. This is or should I say, our declaration of violent intent on the blood trail and everyone else that aligns with the men known as Gnarly Charlie Anderson and Kinshiro Shimada. Now, Kinshiro, I'm going to be semi-respectful and call you by your given name instead of reminding you of the past that you want to so easily forget, because I understand. Now, make no mistake, there are problems that I have with you and everyone else in the blood trail, minus one person, but I get it. I get it. I know what it's like to not even be given a chance to prove something. And to be left behind because you weren't in the playing cards of someone's hand. But see, this is where it kind of stops. You see, here's the difference. You gave up. You are the living embodiment of a saying. It's not the failing that defies a person. It's when you stop trying. That's when you're a failure. You stop trying. Therefore, you are a failure. And I should know, I've seen people who stop trying. Either they stopped trying because they lost an ability to walk, or they just gave up. But I know a quitter. And Kinshiro, you're a quitter. Because you remind me of a lot of people out there, including the ones who mock me, call me everything under the sun. The very same people who like to psychoanalyze others so they could cover up their own insecurities, their own problems. So they mock the one that dares to defy everything that has been thrown at him and turn it on their heads and make it something positive, or in my case, marketable. Years ago, I did what I did to Soul Reaper, and I was called everything under the sun. I was called a walking hate crime. I made a t-shirt about it. Never mind the fact that I'm pansexual, but that's a different story. But when you decided to attack one of our own, that's when we started to have problems. When you go out your way to mock and ridicule us, then that is your own share of problems. See, here's the difference between the Eye of Truth and the blood trail. See, you pretend to be disgruntled men who were shafted by the wrestling world and society as a whole. We were shafted by society as a whole. No matter what titles we hold, we never get the proper respect that we need. See, here's the problem. I can hold all the goddamn gold in the world, but that doesn't mean a damn thing, because what's the point of being a dual champion if no one ever bothers to notice that you put in the work to be said dual champion? What is the point of being a world champion or a contender when you get pushed to the wayside by somebody who, quite frankly, will be hot in a month, and then they'll fizzle out in a year. Asani is exactly that. You keep talking about how Asani is the next big thing. Asani is just a younger Tyson Jax, but without the monstrous effort of Tyson Jax. Oh, sure. You took out Darren Payne. You took out Tyson. But you're just an interchangeable monster, Asani. Some next big thing's gonna come around and he's going to decimate you, and then you'll become a footnote, just like how Tyson became a footnote, just like how Casey became a footnote, just like how Darren almost became a footnote. That is, if he decides to show back up. Now, you see, you are a bunch of disgruntled men. You are exactly what people call me, ungrateful and disgruntled. See, you are given opportunities. Well, Caden wasn't. But you were given opportunities. Kyle Wade, Coin Webb, you guys were given a tag team division. You were given everything. Vincent, no matter what you think about Matt Farrell, you were handed a lot of shit. Either by pity or by work rate. But you were handed something. Hell, we barely got anything. The fact that people say, oh, you should be happy that you're a Hard Gold champion, it's the fact that it took them this goddamn long for me to even be one. I should have been in the talks years ago. I should have been in the talks for a lot of shows years ago. And I wasn't. That's the problem. I was pushed aside by spoiled fucking brats like you when I put in just as much work. But that's different now. That's different. Now, I get to take all these feelings I have, these feelings I've been building up for the last couple of years, and I get to take it out on a lot of you. And that's fun. That's beautiful to me. It's invigorating to me. And Avalon, you are going to be the first of many. I'll use one of your words. Beautiful art pieces I'm going to paint on that canvas. As I turn your life, your work, your soul, your spirit, and everything else that makes you into a 4-post hell. The eye always watches. Kinshiro, we watch you. We judge you. And we will, with the help of the principal and the Black November, we will bury you.